Ever looked up at the night sky and felt a sense of awe? A canvas of countless stars, each a blazing sun, some larger and brighter than our own. They seem eternal, don't they? But what if I told you that even stars die? Not just stars, but entire galaxies, and eventually the universe itself. It's a staggering thought. The cosmos, in all its vastness and grandeur, has a built-in expiration date. But why? What is this cosmic clock that's ticking down? And more importantly, what comes after the end? Stay with me as we explore a concept that bridges the gap between modern science and ancient scripture, revealing a profound truth about existence itself. So, how does a universe die? Scientists have a name for this process: entropy. It sounds complex, but the idea is actually quite simple. Imagine you pour a drop of ink into a glass of water. At first, it's a concentrated, dark swirl. But over time, it spreads out, dispersing until the entire glass is a uniform, pale color. The ink hasn't disappeared. Its energy has just become evenly distributed, less concentrated, and less useful. That's entropy in a nutshell. It's the universe's natural tendency to move from order to disorder, from concentrated energy to a state of uniform, lukewarm equilibrium. Every star that shines, every planet that orbits, every process in the universe contributes to this slow, inevitable decay. The universe is like a magnificent bonfire that is slowly burning out, its energy scattering into the cold, empty darkness. Scientists call this potential end the heat death of the universe, a state where everything is the same temperature, and nothing new can ever happen again. It's a bleak picture, a universe fading into a silent, perpetual twilight. But is that the whole story? Is it just an ending, or is it something more? For millennia, long before the term entropy was ever coined, spiritual traditions have spoken of the world's end. The Quran, for instance, describes this event with breathtaking imagery. It speaks of a time when the sun will be wrapped up, when the stars will fall, and when the mountains will be set in motion. In one powerful verse, it says, "The day when we will roll up the heavens like a scroll rolled up for books." Think about that. Rolling up a scroll. It's not just about destruction. It's about conclusion. It's about taking something that has been laid out, read, and experienced, and bringing it to its designated end. This isn't a chaotic accident. It's a deliberate, controlled process. When we look at entropy through this lens, it's no longer just a random process of decay. It becomes a form of divine programming. It's as if the Creator has woven the end into the very fabric of the beginning. Every atom, every star, every galaxy was created with this principle of return built into it. The universe isn't just running down, it's running its course exactly as intended. The cosmic bonfire isn't just dying out, it's fulfilling its purpose, burning brightly until its final ember signifies the completion of a grand chapter. This brings us to the core of our exploration. Science shows us the how of the universe's end through entropy. Scripture gives us the why through the concept of divine will. And when you place these two perspectives side by side, a stunning realization emerges. Death and creation are not opposites. They are two sides of the same coin. The very act of the universe ending is also the act of it being gathered, collected, and prepared for what's next. A seed must fall to the ground and die for a new plant to grow. A star must collapse under its own gravity, exploding in a supernova, to scatter the heavy elements necessary for new planets and even life itself. Our own bodies are in a constant state of renewal, with old cells dying to make way for new ones. Decay is the engine of rebirth. The universe's end, its ultimate act of entropy, is not a full stop. It is a cosmic scale transformation. The Quran doesn't just speak of an end. It speaks of a new beginning. It speaks of resurrection, a day when all that has been will be brought forth again, but in a new form, in a new reality. The scroll of the heavens is rolled up, not to be discarded, but to be opened again in a different court, for a different reading. So, what does this mean for us, living our small lives on this tiny planet, under a sky that is slowly fading? It means that endings are not to be feared. They are a necessary part of the cycle. Whether it's the end of a day, the end of a project, the end of a relationship, or even the end of a life, it contains the seed of a new beginning. The universe itself teaches us this lesson on the grandest scale imaginable. It must die to be reborn in truth. The physical realm, with all its beauty and all its laws, including entropy, is a temporary stage. Its conclusion is not a tragedy, but a transition to a more permanent, more real existence. The decay we see in the cosmos is not a sign of a flawed or abandoned creation. It is the signature of a creator who has planned not just a beginning and a middle, but a glorious, purposeful end that is, in itself, a new creation. The universe is fulfilling its destiny, returning to its source, so that all of creation can be judged in justice and resurrected into an eternal reality. The end is not the end, it's the beginning of everything. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through cosmology and faith. If this perspective resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content that explores the deeper meaning of our existence. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep looking up.